Welcome to a new video and a bit of a milestone. This is my 100th video on YouTube. Absolutely fantastic. But this week we're in the kitchen. Weather's a bit rough outside and that. And it's all about these things. Beanz Meanz Heinz. These things are nearly 150 years old, you know. Absolutely fantastic. What an achievement. What an achievement. But these are pretty expensive. £1.40 a tin. £1.40 a tin for baked beans. So what I thought I'd do is gather a couple together and we're going to stick them head to head to see if they justify the £1.40 price tag. Because I've been Asda. I've got some Just Essentials ones for 28 pence. And I've got some run-of-the-mill Asda ones for 50 pence a tin. Absolutely fantastic. We're going to stick them head to head. See which one comes out. I've got a couple of little tests going on. Fantastic. So put your feet up, grab a cuppa, and let's see which one comes out on top. Right, a little bit of history about the baked bean before we get going and that, because I think these are fantastic. I thought they were English. I thought beans on toast, English breakfast and that. Beans, but they were brought from America by Heinz in 1886. He started selling them in Fortnum and Mason's in London. He set a little office up, I think in Piccadilly, and he started spreading his wings and that. But these must have properly got into the British consciousness because in the World War II, they were part of the essential rationing. Baked beans, fantastic. Basically, all they are is haricot beans and a tomato sauce. Pretty simple affair. But in 1958, they built a factory in Wigan. I think they built one slightly before that, but they built this big one. I'll try and put a photo on the screen and that of it and its name and that because I can't quite remember at the minute. And it's huge. It's huge. You can see it off the road when you drive past. But they produce 1 billion tins of canned food a year. Absolutely amazing. Outstanding numbers. But yeah, these, part of the British psyche. But are they worth £1.40 a tin? Let's go and find out. We're going to open them up. We're going to compare them against each other. We're going to give them a quick taste on that. And yeah, we'll see if they're worth £1.40 against 28 pence. Because I think that's more like it. A little look at the tins before we rip them open and that. Because I tell you what, this must be one of the most recognisable brands. Definitely in Britain, if not in the world, you know. Absolutely fantastic. You can spot one of these tins a million miles away. But this is not what we're really going to look at here. It's these two that's caught my attention. 28 pence, 50 pence. Look at them. They're identical. Right down to the colours, everything. Everything's identical near enough. All this. The only difference in these is the ingredients. This one's got 45% haricot beans. This one's got 49% haricot beans and 36% tomatoes against 32% tomatoes. So you can definitely see the two different recipes. They're not trying to like fill the same tins up and that on the same lines, but they are. If you look at the production dates and the information off the lines, it's pretty much the same. Same font, same layout. Everything. I think that these were probably made in the same factory, either on the same line or on a different line. But fantastic. But really, the process of making these, I'm not 100% here, but all I think they do is just put raw beans in a tin, top it up with tomato sauce, seal the tin, pressure cook them, job done, lasts for years. Absolutely fantastic. What a method. It's stuck around for 150 years. But we're not here for that. We're here to see how they do against each other. So we're going to start with the cheap ones. And we're going to work up to the daddies and see if there's any difference. I notice with the cheap ones straight away, you've got to open the tin up. But that's no harm. I mean, these tins just make people lazy, I think, like. So we'll open this one up. And we'll tip them out. Look at that. 28 pence against £1.40. I'm not here to slag the Heinz Beanz off, because I think it's an absolute monumental achievement to do what they've done, like. So that's the cheap ones. We'll open the 50p ones now. We've just got to pull the ring pulls on these ones. But straight away I can see a little difference, like, but we'll pull them side by side and we'll have a good look. Get them out of there. It's quite satisfying, the rattle inside a bean tin, innit? Let's get rid of them, because I'm running up myself out of space. And we'll open the daddies, the old Heinz. But so far, so good. Them look a little bit darker than them, like, to be quite honest. And here comes the daddies, £1.40 a tin. 5 times the cost of them, 3 times the cost of them. Get them all out. Love beans on toast, me, like. Beans on toast. It used to be like a cheap meal, didn't it? If you ran out of money, I'll be on beans on toast for the rest of the month. But not at £1.40 a tin, you won't be. And there we have it. Side by side. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? I'll put the spoons back in the respective ones and that. I mean, I've been told if I pick the spoon up and just drip it off, you'll see how runny they are. Look at that. They're pretty thick, aren't they? Pretty thick. These are pretty orange, these 50p ones. I'm not going to lie to you. These look a bit more natural, these 2 side ones. These look a bit bright, Look at that. I mean, English breakfast without beans on is just wrong, just plain wrong. But look at this. These are the cheap ones. There's not that much difference between them, you know. Not that much difference at all. But it's going to be all in the taste and the cook up. So I'm going to cook them to the manufacturer's guidelines. Just a couple of minutes each, 2.5 minutes in the microwave and that. Yeah, and we'll get them side by side and we'll give them a taste. Because I tell you what, up to now, I'll be happy with the 28p ones, to be quite honest with you, like. Right, we'll start with the essential ones, the 28p ones. I noticed straight away when I went to cook these, the 50p ones and these 28p ones took 2 minutes, stand for 30 seconds, then an extra 2 minutes. The Heinz ones was 1 minute, then 1.5 minutes, or 1.5 minutes and a minute. But significantly less cooking time with the Heinz, significantly less. I don't know if that's going to play a difference in it. But anyway, let's get the lid off and see what we've got. Hey, look at that. Fantastic. Nice and thick. Look alright to me, you know. They look alright to me. Fair bit of sauce going on though. There's a fair bit of sauce going on there, like. But 5 times the cost. 5 times the cost. Right, let's have a little taste of these. See what they taste like. They're not too bad, you know. Not too bad at all. But like I say, a bit watery. Could do with a few more beans or a bit thicker sauce or something. But they're not bad, man. They're not bad. Right, let's move on to the middle ones. See if they're any better. Right, these are the 50p ones. Middle of the road. Middle of the diddle or whatever they call it. And yeah, fantastic. Same cooking regime as the first ones. Like I said, the tins are identical in near enough every way. Like, but I can see straight away, there's a load of juice here. It's a bit thicker, but there's a lot more of it than there was even in the 28p ones. But it is a lot thicker, It's very bright, very orange. Right, let's have a little taste, because that's where it counts. Yeah, pretty good. I say a bit bright, but the taste nice. Beans are nice and soft and that. Get rid of that, because I don't need it. Fantastic, 50p. Are they better than the 28? I don't really know, you know. I don't really know. If one was put on my plate and the other one was put on my plate, I probably wouldn't even tell the difference, to be quite honest with you. But we'll move these out of the way. We'll bring the daddies in. The old Heinz. Here we go. 150 years of bean making experience in these, so I'm expecting big things, big things. But straight away I can see the darker colour looks more inviting, to be honest with you. Like, still a fair bit of sauce going on, like. I mean, I thought baked beans used to be thicker than this. I mean, all of them will thicken up better in a saucepan, but it takes more time, This is the most convenient and most modern way of doing it anyway. Right, let's have a taste and see if these are worth 5 times as much as the cheap ones. I tell you what, straight away, beans are softer, nicer taste. Sauce is quite strong, really. Like the other two were tomatoey sauces, but that's where it stopped. It wasn't out special, but that's pretty good. Right, let's bring them all 3 back in. I'll give you my comparisons and that. And yeah, you can make your own mind up. Would you pay £1.40 for a tin of beans? Right, that's me very unscientific testing out the way and that. What do you think? Get in the comments, tell us. Which beans do you use? Do you go for the cheap ones? Do you stick down the middle and that? Or do you go Heinz and naught else? I know a lot of people who are Heinz and naught else. But I tell you what, these ones, the middle ones, yeah, they were okay. I wouldn't grumble, but I think these ones are pretty good. These cheap ones, the 28p ones, fantastic. They're not as orange in that. And the beans seem to be a little bit softer. Bit more watery though, But yeah, the Heinz ones, you can tell the quality, you can tell the difference. You can't tell the difference. But I wouldn't be paying 5 times the price. I think it's a bit too much. It's the baked beans at the end of the day, aren't they? Convenience, cheap food that meant to feed the masses. That's why they were a wartime ration. Essential food. So right, which one would I pick? Right, to be quite honest with you, because I paid £1.40 for them, I'm going for the Heinz, mate. I'm going for the Heinz. Absolutely fantastic. There you go, beans on toast. Americans might have invented the beans, but we invented the meals to go with them. Absolutely fantastic. If you like my videos and that, get in the comments. And hit subscribes and likes and all that. Do the YouTubey stuff for us. I keep forgetting to say it, but I'm on 464 subscribers and I'm dying to get to that 1,000. That's me goal for this year, the next 100 videos or whatever. Absolutely fantastic. So enjoy your week. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Next time I'm going to be in my corner doing something completely different. Absolutely fantastic. So be kind. Have a great week and I'll see you next time. Go and make yourself some beans on toast. Fantastic.